Good morning, everybody. This is your check in with Pastor Patti for Tuesday morning, June 23rd. I guess you notice every morning I have to double check the date down at the corner of my laptop. Well, this morning I want to focus on 1 Corinthians 13, just verses 4 to 7. And some of you might have already rolled your eyes and gone, oh, come on, Pastor. That's a wedding verse. Actually, it's not. But I will tell you, the reason it's in my head is because this weekend I officiated for two weddings, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. And both couples chose this verse. And both couples were young and excited to be married and get their life started together. And I just really made me think a lot about those verses. So let's talk about them, not about weddings, but how they affect our lives and how they can help us in this time in 2020. Think about how we show our love to others. Loving people is hard sometimes. If you look at social media, you look at people sharing their opinions, and we all have opinions, and we're all allowed to have opinions, but it's so easy to get judgmental and not love somebody based upon their opinions. Also, think about what 1 Corinthians 13 says. How many of us don't boast occasionally? I mean, I am so proud of my grandchildren, and I've got a little grandson who Jax, who's just an outstanding ice hockey player. And I guess when I start to talk about him, I sort of puff up a little bit. So we all boast at some point in time. How many of us don't have somewhere in the back of our head where we can tick off the times we were wronged or hurt by other people? It's hard to show true love in a world that is so judgmental. And I miss our Tuesday Bible studies. Guys, I miss you this summer. And the one thing that always came up was that God didn't judge us and we shouldn't judge, but gosh, it's hard. So when we're looking at this verse today, I'm going to challenge you. Two different challenges. The first one is this. I challenge you to sit down with the Bible verse and break it down, or verses, sorry. Break it down, but put your name in place of the word love. So, for example, Pastor Patti is patient. Pastor Patti is kind. Pastor Patti rejoices with the truth. Pastor Patti bears all things. Pastor Patti believes all things. Pastor Patti hopes all things. Take that time and then reflect. Just don't say it. Think about it. I hope I'm kind. I try really hard to be patient. It's not my strength, as you've heard from many messages. But, take the time and really study that verse and put yourself in and say, where can I do better? And what strengths do I have in this area of loving other people? This morning, when I got to church, there was a message on our machine, which really hit home for me as we're talking this morning together. And it was from one of our members who is still going to be, I would call it sheltered in place or having to quarantine just because of health concerns and things like that. And as so many of us are getting out in the world and, masks, no mask, I hate them, you don't, whatever. But, there are people that don't even have the privilege to complain about that. And it was easy to remember them and show them that love and reach out to them when we were all sheltered in place. I would challenge you to look at our congregation, look at your friends and say, who are we not seeing because they aren't feeling safe or because of their health or their age? There are so many reasons. And let's remember to show them this love. Show them that love is kind. Show them that love is patient, that they're being so patient, waiting for their opportunity to be out and join their church family and their friends. And make some special phone calls, make some emails. So my two challenges for you are A, put your name in place of love and see how that hits. And B, reach out and show that love actively, especially to the people that don't have the privilege to get out and complain about wearing masks, my friends. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday. It's starting to get beautiful outside. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.